let's do this square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That can't be a 6 because that's a 6. So that's a 6. And that's a 9 because it's the only one left in that square. Hello. Welcome to Left Coast. So, today I was able to pick up a new webcam. I've been using my old Samsung S20 phone, which worked great, but it was kind of a pain. So, yeah, I went to Best Buy tonight and picked up the Logitech C922. So, hopefully that works better. I think I'm already seeing improvements. It just looks a little crisper. So, hopefully that stays that way. Well, it looks like my mat shifted a little bit. Gotta fix that. There we go. Anyway, thought I'd do a quick Friday night video. Got some leftover Whoppers from another video a little while ago and got my Sudoku book, so let's get right into it. See how well this autofocus works. Oh, maybe I turned it off. I can't remember. I was messing around with the settings trying to get it all set up. I don't know if you can hear it, but the cat's having a bath on the chair next to me. So, hopefully that's not too distracting. Let's see. Let's see how many we got left. I think maybe I did turn the autofocus off. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, no, it is on. Huh. Strange. Okay, well, let's just keep going then. I promise my hands are clean. There we go. Look at that. It's pretty good. Okay. And now it's... There we go, okay. Let's count these up and see how many we got. Not sure when you're watching this, but I'm recording this on a Friday, so work's done for the week. I'm excited for the weekend. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Well, let's take care of that so we have an even number. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Those are really good. If you haven't had Whoppers before, I definitely recommend them. Okay, let's see. Puzzle 7. Okay. So, really quickly, for those who don't know or haven't watched one of my videos before, each column and each row, all the way up and all the way across, has to have the numbers 1 through 9 without repeating. And each of the 9 squares has to have numbers 1 through 9 without repeating. So, this square here needs needs a number 1 because it doesn't have a number 1. But it can't be there because that's a 1, and this column already has a 1. So it has to be there. That's a 1. Now there's only one number left, so I just need to figure out what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's missing a 6. So it has to be there. So that's a 6. And then what I do, why not, my focus is jumping. You know what, I am going to turn off autofocus because I think it's just going to be a distraction. So let's see. Now that I'm playing, I'm not planning on moving the book. There we go. Okay. Let's have another Whopper. Okay, so, as I was about to say, when I play Sudoku, I just bounce around kind of wherever my brain takes me, and, you know, so I'll try and narrate what my brain's thinking, and hope you can follow along. So anyway, I'm just noticing there's a 4 here and a 4 here. So these columns are both covered with 4s. This square has a 4, so it doesn't need one. This square needs a 4, but that's covered and that's covered, so it has to be one of these two. It can't be this one because that's a 4 in that row already. So that's a 4. Continuing with the 4s here in the center, those can't be a 4 because that's a 4. That can't be a 4 because that's a 4. So that's a 4. So now this column has a 4 and this column has a 4. Means this middle column has to be a 4. Can't be that one because that's a 4, so it's one of these two. But I don't know which one yet because it depends on where the 4 is in these two. So I will eventually get there, but I don't have enough clues for that yet. So let's keep going. Let's see. What else can I do? I'm just sort of looking at random things to see where I could possibly find out something. That row is a 3, that row is a 3, that column is a 3, so it's one of those two. That doesn't help. Let's see, there's a 6 there, so the 6 has to be in one of these 3. That doesn't help. Oh, here we go. So this column has to have a 1. It can't be there because there's a 1 there. So one of these two has to be a 1. Can't be that one because that's a 1. So that's a 1. That means that the 1 in these 3 sets of columns has to be here. It can't be that one, so it's got to be one of these two. And it looks like the 1 in this square has to be here because that one and these ones are covered by that and that. So that means that the 1 here is right there. And it looks like maybe my pen's starting to die. That's really unfortunate. I really like this pen. Anyway, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this square needs a 7. Can't be these two because that's a 7. So that's a 7. And this square needs a 7. It can't be these two because that's a 7. And it can't be that one because that's a 7. So that's a 7. That means that one of these two has to be a 7, but it can't be that one because that's a 7. So that's a 7. Okay. Now this one needs a 7. It can't be these ones or these ones because of that 7 and that 7. So that's a 7, which means it has to be this top row in the middle has to be a 7. And it can't be this one or this one, so that's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the only square left that needs a 7 is this one. It's got to be one of these two. It can't be that one because of there. So that's a 7. That's all the 7's done. Let's reward ourselves with a Whopper. Okay. This square needs a 1. Can't be here because that's a 1, and it can't be here because that's a 1. It's one of these two. Can't be there because that's a 1. So that's a 1. And I think I've got all the 1s except for this here. It's got to be one of these two because of that 1 and that 1. Can't be this 1 because of that 1. So that's a 1. Okay, let's see. 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, so this needs a 5. This square needs a 5. It can't be here or here because that's a 5. And it can't be here because I know that, it can't be here because I know that one of these has to be a 5. It can't be there because of that one. So one of these two is a 5. I just don't know which one yet. But that means that that can't be a 5 and these can't be a 5. So that's a 5. Let's see. Let's try this column right here. 1, 2, 3. These can't be a 3 because that's a 3. So that's a 3. Now, continuing with a 3 in this square, those can't be a 3, and that can't be a 3 because of these 3's, and that can't be a 3 because that's a 3, so that's a 3. Okay, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. Can't finish that one yet. Okay. Let's do this top row. 1, 2. We need a 2. Could be here. It could be in any of them. 3, 4, 5, 6. We need a 6. Can't be there, so it has to be one of these two. We don't have enough clues. 7, 8. Can't be there, so it's gotta be. So one of these is 6 and one of these is an 8. Oh, no. I'm not 100% of that. Let's just wait. Let's do this third row. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 4. It could be in either 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it could be in either one. That doesn't help us. Okay. Let's do this row here. 1, 2 needs a 2. That can't be a 2, but that could and that could. 3, 4, 5, 6. Could be any of them. 7, 8, 9. That can't be a 9. These can't be 9 because that's a 9. So that's a 9. Okay, let's see. Let's do this square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That can't be a 6 because that's a 6. So that's a 6. And that's a 9 because it's the only one left in that square. Which makes one of these two a 9, but it can't be this 9 because of that 9. So that's a 9. Which means one of these two is a 9. And this can't be a 9, so this has to be a 9 because we need a 9 for that row. And the only thing left there is an 8. So that's an 8. Okay, 1, 2. This square needs a 2. It can't be this 2 because of that 2. So that's a 2. There's only one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the only one left. Okay, now this square needs an 8. It can't be that 8. It can't be there because that's an 8. And it can't be there because that's an 8. So that's an 8. There's only one number left in that row. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the only one left. And there's only one on this column. So 2, 3, 4. Also 4 is the only one left. And 1, 2 is the only one left. Now this row, 1, 2 is the only one left. And we're making progress here. So now this one needs a 2. It can't be there because of the 2 we just put there. So that's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and that makes that a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the only one left, which makes that an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could be either 6, 7, 8, 9. Could be either. Okay. Oh, this middle row here, it only has one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the only one left. Okay, let's go vertical. Let's do this middle column. 1, 2. That can't be a 2 because that's a 2. So that's a 2. And none of these can be a 2 because of that 2 and that 2. So that's a 2. This row only has one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the only one left, which makes one of these a 6. That can't be 6 because that's 6. So that's a 6. There's only one left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5, which makes that a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which makes that a 9. 1, 2, 3 is the only one left. 3 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. And have yourself a good night, and I'll see you next time.